Going in and working unless they pay me what I'm worth. I ain't going in there, 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 I ain't going to play a Wait, oh shit. Man, I haven't done one of these in a while. Usually when it comes to Rush's release, we all get to gather around in the Neurocode community and celebrate one of the biggest content creators performing some of his spiritual, lyrical, individual. But surprisingly enough, we have Screwface John bringing something to the forefront. I think you guys understand. Screwface John is really more of an ambassador when it comes to these topics. Don't you know he was there during the None Like Joshua situation?
Oh my God, no!
He's there for the John McDonald situation.
Oh my God, no!
And he was there when he lost to a rebel flag and some flip-flops.
Oh my God, no!
The N-bomb dropping.
Featured on that song, was he? No, Eddie Rath was. Something about this, man, there's too many niggas in anime rap. Who is Johnald? And why am I getting bad vibes from his name?
Screwface John, as most of y'all know, is a reoccurring individual on my channel. Yeah, mostly due to the fact that he's kind of someone who brings a lot of controversy into community with his very strong opinions. That isn't necessary to say that he can't have his own opinions, but when it comes to delicate situations like these, I think we need a little bit more nuance. And who better to bring that nuance than the most important individual within said community? I am the internet nobody, so I suppose that my opinion values trumps everyone else's. But low-key, what exactly am I talking about? Well, if you know anything about Rush's new song, Itachi, it has Reese, an immaculate editor.
Yeah. Mix and Marby, nigga, you already know what it is. Hey, these rappers really my sons. I can see the resemblance. I'm like Kid Cudi, got these bullets humming through your residence. My ops wanna box you, get rocked, I will settle.
Who I didn't know about until 954 Mari collaborated with the Mix Millions, you know, that guy, Sammy Davis. Where the white woman at? Oh, I get it, cause he's mulatto. That's not mulatto, this is mulatto. Anyway, beyond that, I think it's kind of interesting considering the fact we're talking about the N-word. Yes, we're delving into edgy humor into this video. I think it's a very nuanced topic, and I think I need to just develop what is edgy humor in a sense before we delve into any other facets of it. Edgy humor is that tabloid, that Oedipus, that really sickening idea that can be jovial, a sickening darkness that is within humanity that finds a way to smile within the bleakest moments. Now, beyond all the poetics, I can say 100% no one is obligated to think that like a comedy joke is supposed to be funny or like a dark humor joke is like good. Or some jokes can also convey people's genuine thoughts about individual and people. I mean, when you hear a joke by Steven Crowder and he discusses trans people within said joke, you know that this is not only supposed to be conveying an edgy joke, but it's also conveying his genuine feelings about the particular people in these posts. When PewDiePie says, "What a filthy bridge moment, battle royale, trying to get that chicken dinner," you know that this joke isn't like necessarily his opinions about black people, rather it's him using an edgy word for the sake of edginess. And when we think about jokes made in private, we probably say things we would never say to the public at large because they don't know us intimately enough that we can trust the fact that they understand that we're joking when we say certain things. I'm spending an exorbitant amount of time when discussing this because this is on the heels of Black History Month, and I know that a lot of people don't like jokes about the N-word. I'm not gonna tell anybody they have to or enjoy them, but I can also see why a lot of people might see an offense to it. Take a bit of a side eye, a Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson reaction moment, if you will. Especially if you're a white person in a predominantly blackety black licorice. If you're noticing a lot of me stammering or stuttering, that's because this is one of those drama videos, and most of my drama videos are completely unscripted. So be careful in the comment section, I guess. But let's get back on track. Why is everyone getting on to this man's case? Well, Nagasaki has occurred. This man dropped the N-bomb. Yes, I mean, if you're going to make a racist joke, why did you have to go for that Levi Cotton?
The loom. Here's proof. See how they match up. After one wash. After 3 washes. Oh, we're keeping our shape better. And after 5.
Yes, sir. Them type of t-shirts is what he's talking about when it comes to this comedy. But be mindful. He did this in private with a bunch of people he would assume would know he's joking. But unfortunately, this has come to the public and people had their reservations, as they should. If you're knowing how someone is joking like this in the private, maybe they might genuinely believe those things. And the fact that they're joking like this in private might lend people to come to those conclusions that you genuinely do think those things. These are your private thoughts with other racist cohorts that you associate with. However, John McDonald didn't argue, he didn't bicker, he didn't banter. He accepted the ridicule and stated to most people that he was willing to take wholeheartedly anything they had to say about him. And that is a showing of growth. A lot of people get onto other people's case about why it's wrong to say the N-word, and a lot of people debate that they have the right to say it. Even people like, let's say, None Like Joshua has been giving continuous about how he's a black man now because of the struggles he has to deal with is a bit tone deaf, especially within his community. But hell, they were even willing to give him multiple chances, considering the fact that he had him on the Black Cypher that was on Game Boy Jones's channel. He played Black Goku, and the community was willing to laugh it off. Again, this is a community continuously giving people chances for what they believe to be pretty distasteful jokes. And I'm not going to tell anybody they have no right to disassociate with individuals. However, I think it's important because in Screwface John's video about None Like Joshua, he brings up the fact that everybody who's arguing about this doesn't deserve your time.
Her was used is the only time I can forgive this. But I'm always gonna look at sunlight. You feel me at the side? But I can go above and beyond that right now. Now, there's other people in YouTube that I've never talked to again, but that's because the way that they handled their situation wasn't quite the way Fable handled it. A lot of YouTubers, when they get outed out for this, and this is like something that happens every 3 weeks, they kind of come on the defensive. There's been white rappers who've been outed and really tried to argue if they can say it or not. And I guess this isn't the same situation.
But this is not the case in John McDonald's situation. He's not arguing with anybody. He's actively admitting to fault here. And that gets to the crux of canceling somebody. Canceling isn't this gigantic spell casting incident that occurs. It's rather just withholding your support of an individual. And if that is the case, then are we doing it just to remove it, or are we doing it with the hopes that a person will change and improve their behavior? Education only goes so far. I don't believe that John didn't know what he was doing. I don't believe the idea that he didn't know these jokes were offensive. There's a reason he did this in private. However, seeing how it affected a lot of people, he's willing to ameliorate his behavior even in private. I think that speaks significantly to someone wanting to work on themselves, and the fact that he's worked so hard over this time to ensure that people understand that he's committed to it. I think it's worth giving him the chance to change his behavior. If we just cancel everybody and say to them, no, stinky, and you can never come back, leave, run, Simba, and never come back, I suppose most people will just accept that the behaviors have nothing to change about them when they are exposed, considering the fact that the people that are exposing them don't believe they can change. So what is the purpose of changing your behavior if the people just want to see destroyed? And I'm not saying that no one has the right to withhold their judgments or even be more quiet on the subject matter until they believe that they've seen significant change. I'm just saying, really be mindful of your actions and behaviors. And I think that's where I'm going to end the video. It's going to be more of a shorter content because I have a larger video on Peso Pete, the story so far on Shiny Pack. I've been promoting this video for quite some time, but that's just my general thoughts about the subject matter. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm Android Ari, the internet nobody, and I'll see you when I see you.